สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to News Today. You're with me สดชื่นริมเกรียงไกร Her Royal Highness Princess Chulaporn has established an emblem for her Disease-Free Animals Save Humans from Rabies project. The emblem has the shape of an orange drop, which signifies her mercy and kindness in being concerned with the issue of rabies, which is a major problem menacing the lives of the population. It also symbolizes vaccine. The cross stands for medical and public health aid, and the images of a cow, dog, cat, pig, and rabbit represent animals vulnerable to rabies. As regards the color usage, orange is the color of the day of the week of the princess's birth and Nakhon Ratchasima province. Gold signifies dignity and prosperity. Blue is for the steadfastness in campaigning for Thailand to be free from rabies, and white is for purity, cleanliness, and being disease-free. The Prime Minister has given a strong assurance that the National Council for Peace and Order, or NCPO, did not order the extension of the enforcement of an organic law governing the election of the lower house. Recently asked by a reporter, Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha, who is head of the NCPO, said he and other members of the NCPO or the cabinet would never meddle in the affairs of the National Legislative Assembly or NLA and its committees. His comment was made in response to speculation that the 90-day extension of the enactment of the Organic Members of Parliament Act was ordered by the NCPO. Political parties have come out to voice their concerns about the 90-day prolongation, saying it could postpone the general election to next year. The Premier declined to make a comment on when exactly the election will take place, but confirmed that people will go to the polls as promised. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has also played down a rumor that Deputy Prime Minister and Defence Minister General Prawit Wongsuwan has tendered his resignation amid the luxury watch probe involving him. General Prayut has pleaded with the public to wait for investigation results from the National Anti-Corruption Commission, or NACC, which is responsible for the probe into General Prawit's possession of many luxury watches. General Prayut then denied a rumor of his deputy's resignation under public pressure and criticism, but stated that General Prawit is willing to step down if the anti-graft agency finds him guilty. He stressed that the administration doesn't have the power to invoke Article 44 of the interim constitution to strip General Prawit of his position, as suggested by some people, adding that the special law can only be utilized upon a request of governmental agencies and independent organizations such as the NACC. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has said the government has formed Thai Niyom Yang Yun committees to solve grassroots problems for sustainable development. Government spokesman Lieutenant General Sansern Kaew-Kamnert said the government regards 2018 as the year of change in all fields, including bureaucracy, economy, trade, investment, as well as grassroots development. Government units in national, provincial, district, and sub-district levels have been assigned to collaborate to work with the local people in tackling their problems. The problems include economic, agriculture, irrigation, transportation, and public utility problems. One of the committee's important tasks is assistance for 11.4 million low-income people who have registered with the government to receive state welfare. There are more than 7,400 teams across the country to help the committees develop each area in line with the local people's needs and problems. The southern province of Songkhla recently held a seminar to educate local officials about the 2017 Constitution and local administrative reform. The seminar was attended by high-ranking officials of the provincial administrative organization in 14 southern provinces. Anek Lau Thamatat, chairman of Political Party Development for the National Reform Committee, stressed the importance of local administrative reform, saying local governments must be stronger and more stable for the maximum benefit of Thai communities. Chief of Songkhla Provincial Administrative Organization, Nipon Bunyamani, meanwhile said he was hopeful that the seminar would help educate administrators in southern provinces about the country's highest law and its content, such as the role and responsibilities of local administrators, political development, and the reform of local administrative bodies. The Meteorological Department has warned the Northeast to get prepared for a new round of cold snap, resulting from a high-pressure area that is on its way to the upper part of Thailand. The high-pressure area from China will reach Upper Thailand and the South China Sea from 29th January to 4th February, during which period there will be thunderstorms following by a sharp drop in temperature. The Northeast will be the first to experience a cold snap as temperatures are forecast to fall by 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. In the upper central region, volatile weather in Uthai Thani province has caused thick fog this afternoon, leading to visibility problems among motorists. The high-pressure area will later spread its influence to other regions. Stormy weather is forecast for the south, heightening waves in the Gulf of Thailand and the Andaman Sea. And that's it for our first segment. Please stay tuned for more news stories.
Imagine a strategic location for business that connects you to over 3 billion Asian consumers while you float across a vast bay among dolphins. Imagine a well-connected logistics and communication network for fast movement of your business operation.
Welcome back to the program. Prices of Thai jasmine and Pathum fragrant rice have made a record high, partly due to natural disasters. Jasmine paddy fields in the northeast decreased in 2017, resulting in low supply in the market. Mr. Pitan Jang Sawang, a leader of jasmine rice farmers in the region, said the average price of unmilled jasmine rice is now as high as 16,000 to 17,000 baht. He said many rice fields in the region have set higher buying prices than the previous years, but some jasmine rice farmers have chosen to mill their rice and sell it themselves. Mr. Pitan indicated that this way they have sold the rice at better prices. Mr. Pitan predicted that the prices of brown jasmine rice will keep rising until the end of this year. Meanwhile, Mr. Kwanchai Mahachunjai, a leader of rice farmers in the Central Plains, said the price of Pathum fragrant rice in the region has also increased to 10,000 to 12,000 baht a ton due to flooding last year. He added that farmers in many provinces have started to plant Pathum fragrant rice and expected that the price will drop if the produce enters the market simultaneously. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, will urgently impose regulations for initial coin offering, or ICO, and cryptocurrency. The regulations are expected to take effect within the first quarter of this year. SEC Secretary General Rapi Sutjarit-Gun said there are not sufficient regulations today to regulate new forms of crowdfunding. There are numerous companies embarking on ICO and cryptocurrency, and some of these companies might deceive investors. This is why the SEC will impose the new regulations, said the Secretary General. The SEC has arranged public hearings on IOC and will submit the conclusions to the Ministry of Finance for consideration. Secretary General Rapi remarked that relevant units such as the SEC, the Ministry of Finance, the Bank of Thailand, and the Anti-Money Laundering Office must be on the same page about policy on ICO and Bitcoin. As for the SEC's plan to help people invest in the capital market more, the Secretary General said the SEC will promote savings planning for retirement through a provident fund. There are around 3 million from 70 million Thai people who have invested in stocks and funds. The Department of Skill Development, or DSD, is expediting Human Resources Enhancement Plan promoting SMEs 4.0 under the 5-year project with a 450 million baht budget to help raise competitiveness of the SMEs. DSD Director General Suthi Sukoson said the department has initiated the Human Resources Enhancement Plan promoting SMEs 4.0 to help raise the competitiveness of the SMEs. The campaign calls for skill development mentors and lecturers from universities to provide counseling services on productivity enhancement to 185 participating SMEs, community enterprises, and OTOP businesses in 76 provinces and Bangkok, involving 65,000 workers. The DSD has acquired additional budget for the campaign in 2018 and has made a 5-year plan to provide assistance to 1,000 businesses with 450 million baht budget. It has also renovated training centers and provided new equipment for trainings. The campaign was launched in November 2017 in several provinces, including the project by a skill development institute in Pitsanulok, which provided counseling to PE Technic Company Limited and to the group of local textile weavers in Ban Na Mueang Village, which is a community enterprise, allowing them to generate 2 million baht per year in revenues from domestic and overseas sales. Officials have confirmed stockpiled pyro rubber in Trang province is still in acceptable condition and has not been illegally sold. Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives Auditor Misak Pakdikong recently led an inspection tour of rubber entered into the government's price stabilization project and rubber value immunity project, both designed to stockpile rubber until prices in the industry recover. The tour took in 5 warehouses in Trang province, including those in the Kantang, Mueang, and Hue Yot districts. While the inspection found some stocks were greater than previously assessed, it attributed the inconsistency to a change in how the rubber was positioned and within the margin of error allowed. The group asked contractors, however, to pay damages in cases where leaky roofs had stained rubber with rust. Nevertheless, the overall inspection found the stocks in good condition and compliant with the projects. The Thai government is working with allies in all sectors to perpetuate Buddhist teachings in Thailand. Giving his lecture before a group of Buddhist preceptors of Sam Praya Waravihan Temple, Suwapan Tanyuwatana, minister attached to the Prime Minister office, said the government has been collaborating with all related agencies to push for the reform of Buddhism while supporting Buddhist principles and religious activities in Thailand. Minister Suwapan said the promotion of Buddhism and related undertakings are far more difficult than administrative tasks due to the fact that the success is rather subjective and intangible. Unlike administrative reform, the reform of Buddhism doesn't have an indicator or scale to measure its success. Like other problems, he said religious conflicts need constructive solutions that are based on cooperation and understanding. The Thai Red Cross Society invites people to donate blood, particularly those with the A blood type, to help patients across the country. A shortage of blood is affecting hospitals nationwide. More than 150 hospitals need more than 3,000 units of blood types each day. In Bangkok, blood donations can be made at the Thai Red Cross National Blood Center on Ridunan Road. In other provinces, people can donate blood at blood service centers in Lopburi, Chonburi, Rajburi, Nakhon Ratchasima, Khon Kaen, Ubon Ratchathani, Nakhon Sawan, Phitsanulok, Chiang Mai, Nakhonศรีธรรมราช Songkhla, Phuket, and Prajwap Khiri Khan. The Thai Red Cross National Blood Center has organized a project to promote blood donation throughout this year. The project has the objective to do good for the public and honor His Majesty King Mahawachiralongkorn. Greenpeace has organized an art exhibition displaying works created using particulates of less than 2.5 microns to illustrate the dangers posed by air pollution. Artist Reungsak Anuwat Wimon contributed the piece memory to the exhibition, entitled Right to Clean Air, currently taking place at the Bangkok Art and Culture Center. The papier-mâché sculpture depicts a child, mother, and an elderly person, and is covered in 2.5 micron particulates, or PM2.5, collected from across Thailand, to symbolize the crisis currently occurring in the air we breathe. The exhibition underlines that PM2.5 is commonly found in Saratburi, Bangkok's Thonburi area, Samut Sakhon, and Rajburi. The particulate endangers the respiratory and vascular system and can cause premature death. It is considered carcinogenic by the World Health Organization and is widely used as an indicator of environmental safety. Head of the Right to Clean Air program, Ratanasiri Kittikongnaphang, explained that the exhibition was put together to encourage state, private, and civilian groups to pay more attention to air pollution and push for a reduction in contaminants being pumped into the air, either by businesses or transportation vehicles. It is also urging citizens to more regularly wear protective masks in areas with high pollution. The Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, or BMA, has introduced an educational project to help improve English language proficiency among underprivileged children. Deputy Governor of Bangkok, Wanvilai Promlakhano, has chaired the opening ceremony of the second inspirational project to promote language proficiency on the theme of No One Left Behind at the Children's Discovery Museum in Chatuchak Market. The project is part of the BMA's efforts to promote the learning of the English language and inspire students in Bangkok to learn English in a training program led by native teachers, a field trip, and an assessment. The targets of the project are mainly elementary students at all BMA-supervised schools who come from low-income families. For this year's project, which is the second of its kind, students came from Klong Toi district of Bangkok. Deputy Governor Wanvilai said that the BMA hopes the project will allow participating students to learn English without stress, while revealing that native teachers in the project are FBI agents from the United States of America who signed up through the U.S. Embassy in Bangkok. She added that participating students will be taken on field trips to various locations such as the U.S. Navy SEAL unit in Sattahip in Chonburi Province and to Suvarnabhumi Airport. The Social Development and Human Security Ministry opened a new center to promote people's musical skills. General Anantaporn Kanchanarat, Minister of Social Development and Human Security, officially launched the workshop in Khon Kaen to develop the skills of public performers, specifically those who have expertise in the traditional folk music, popular in the Northeast. The workshop was initiated recently to help improve the quality of life of street buskers and to upgrade the potential of public performers in order to gain more social acceptance and enable all involved to establish their professional credentials. The ministry-initiated project is aimed at the regional level and focuses on the spheres of popular music and traditional folk music, with the latter planned for development in Khon Kaen, which has long been known as a cultural hub for dramatic arts. In the latest workshop, which took place between January 23rd and 26th, a total of 50 people enrolled to learn more about legal and welfare aspects, as well as to listen to the experiences of well-known artists. Authorities have stepped up measures along the border to prevent an influx of foreign workers. Following the government's announcement of Thailand's nationwide minimum wage rise of 5 to 22 baht from April 1st, northeastern Buriram became one of the provinces to see the daily rate increase to 315 baht from 300 baht. Buriram Provincial Police Chief, Police Major General Chayut Jiensirikul, has accordingly instructed officers in all 34 local police stations to step up border control measures along all roads and to collaborate with the Border Patrol Police to inspect all suspected locations, particularly along borders, to prevent illegal entry of foreign workers from Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar. Police Major General Chayut stated that illegal workers must be arrested and returned to their respective countries. The Buriram Provincial Police Chief added that all local businesses and employers have also been warned not to hire any illegal workers, otherwise they will be prosecuted, while members of the public are asked to report the presence of any illegal labor to the police. The Transport Minister has made a trip to check the progress of the planned construction of the new Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge in Ubon Ratchathani Province. Transport Minister Akom Termpithyaphaisit led a team to get an update on the plan to construct the 6th Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge, which will connect Thailand's Ubon Ratchathani Province with Laos' Salavan Province. Minister Akom said that the location of the new bridge is suitable for the project, as it is a plain with only a thin population. The area can be conveniently connected with existing transportation systems. He added that the new bridge will make it faster for the transportation of merchandise between the two countries, an improvement that will help lower costs while offering the possibility of economic, social, and security development to both neighbors. The minister went on to say that the 6th Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge will also shorten the road trip from Thailand to Vietnam's city of Da Nang by 137 kilometers and connect the route to China. The new bridge is currently in the study and design stage, and it is expected that the details of the construction will be released within 6 months. A wild Asian elephant inhabiting southwest China completed a 2-hour border tour before dawn on Saturday. Taking advantage of the dark, it moved out of Jichuangban-Nadai Autonomous Prefecture of Yunnan Province and went for a stroll in neighboring Luang Namtha of Laos and returned home 2 hours later. Surveillance camera at border crossing checkpoints of Jichuangban Public Security Frontier Detachment captured the elephant's movements. According to the video footage, at 4:32, it initially putted toward the exit of the border checkpoint, but then suddenly started trotting to it. Upon reaching the border railing, he slowed down a bit and comfortably crossed the obstacle to Laos. Soldiers on duty immediately dispatched 2 teams respectively to look for the elephant and remind nearby residents to keep a watchful eye. At around 6 a.m., the elephant was again seen finding its way back toward the border crossing, as shown in the footage. But this time, he circumvented the railing and sneaked in by the side of it, like a kid who was aware of his mistake. Wild Asian elephants are under first-class national protection. China has about 300 Asian elephants, most living in the tropical rainforest of Yunnan Province. And that's the end of the program. For more news stories or information, please visit our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en, or you can visit our Facebook fan page. Thank you for watching. สวัสดีค่ะ